I'm gonna go back over here. And go back a little. Oh, dude, this is the best looking fucking podcast we've ever done.
We decided James is gone. Let's make it dope.
Let's make it so
make a
sick
deal.
now.
Guys, James is gone. Let's actually try.
And
James is
here
in
we are.
Hawaii.
James is in Hawaii
He goes to Hawaii a lot.
You know, why don't we open up with a beautiful song, Nick?
with our guest Nick from the Rex. Nick
and
Rex from the Rex.
you don't do the singing because you're not much of a singer.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
we'll.
mic it up. Okay.
Mic it up.
What kind of feel do you want?
Reggae.
I can't.
What can you do, Nick? Punk, I guess.
No. We'll do.
You can't do punk. That's your band.
Do
Are you about to do Skyfall? Dude, are you about to do
no,
Skyfall?
no. Instead, do ethnic. Right?
No.
No, I
Why
thought
don't
it
you
was
just
special.
what's something that just play something that comes from the heart, dude, and we'll
Yeah.
take
that's
each
true.
verse, you know?
For sure.
Yeah. And this is episode 103, by the way.
Thank you for coming.
I'm Steven Suptic.
I'm Clayton James.
And you can see the glare of the thing.
No.
That's Nick.
No,
Is
you
that gonna ruin
can't.
everything?
No,
No.
it's gonna be fine actually.
Steve's
Okay.
gonna do the
How
first
about the
verse.
riff I just wrote? Let's use that one.
Yep. Steve's gonna hit the first verse. One, two, three. Steve's gonna hit the first verse. Left me on the road again.
Thought I was
You left me all
gonna do the
alone
verse.
again tonight.
All right.
But that's alright, Steve. 2, 3. You left me on the street. I waited 19 days and you couldn't see my junk. Steve, sorry, it was an extra one.
Cool. I'm glad to be part of it. And here I go.
You left me on the road again, and now I see the summer and I know.
I'm just doing backup vocals now because fuck this shit, dude.
You have the next verse. Seriously.
No, why don't you just keep singing, man?
No,
Because
dude.
you're just gonna do it again, and
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna do it
try to start singing. You're gonna
Look
go
at
in.
me. Look at me. I'm not gonna do it again. It's for you now.
All right, Nick.
2,
Load me up.
3. Left me on the side of the road with my house and my pals and my pals and my house. Girl, what are you gonna do with that ass? Is it worth eating?
What does that ass do, girl? That's beautiful, Nick. Without Nick singing, that was
I
beautiful.
like the verses that you
Didn't let me
we're
do any
gonna
of them.
sing. We're gonna sing.
Yeah.
That
Did you
guitar's
just throw that
fucking
guitar on the couch?
big.
Dave and Buster's, baby.
Maddie's guitar.
How much is that guitar worth?
Who's
Maddie?
$26.
I don't know.
Oh, that's right. We have a new roommate.
We do have a
Maddie, come on out.
She passed on.
Yeah, she's not.
She passed.
I think I heard
She's
someone
not
say
with us.
bitch from far away, and I'm pretty upset about that,
I
dude.
threw my voice, dude. Bitch.
Yeah, it's episode 103. We've had a lot of episodes. We've already passed the 100 marker. We had Autumn, very special guest on our 100th episode.
Why? There's no cake today for 103.
You're
103 is not a
you are
special
technically
number.
the designated cake guy, but 103. Do you see how you wouldn't bring a cake to 103, the third of the 100?
103, it's an unlucky number,
I'm
dude.
in the podcast.
No. I mean, well, if you want to bring cakes every goddamn one, we can do that.
Well, think about it.
I'll bring a cake each time you have me on the podcast.
So, where's the fucking
So
cake
Well,
bitch?
this is now the deal.
Oh, I see. Going forward.
That's awesome.
Going forward, if you guys let me be on the podcast, I'll bring cake.
Right.
Well, we're not going to let him.
Right. No.
Okay, but I can just bring it for Steve.
Wait, that's pissing me off.
But we'd still not have him on. Is
yeah,
what he's
but
not.
we'd have the cake.
Can I bring cake anyway?
Now we
Yeah.
actually have a sponsor for this episode. Before we get into too much
post.
gold like this, and don't say any random sponsor names because that gets us fucked.
Sorry.
That fucks us, Nick.
Sorry, dude.
No sponsor wants another sponsor's name.
What the fuck are you laughing
Bespoke
about? over there?
Post.
Oh my god, is that one of the sponsors?
I have no idea what they do.
And this is our very first sponsor for the episode. Hey, everybody. Our first sponsor of the day is Stitch Fix. And we've got Nick on the guitar. Describe your look in one word, kid. Casual, sophisticated, playful.
Sexual.
However you dress, Stitch Fix has the expert personal stylists that can help you look your best. All right, let's make sure that's a little bit quieter. Personal style is like a fingerprint. Everyone has their own. Whatever your style, the expert stylists at Stitch Fix are ready to help you express yourself. Ooh. Not all clothes are fit for all men. With Stitch Fix, your personal stylist, will send you clothing that makes you look your best. Less one size fits all, more this fits your damn style. Up, up, up. Stitch Fix is an online personal styling service that delivers your favorite clothing brands right to your door. To get started, go to stitchfix.com/pine. Answer some questions about your preferred style, and your personal shopper will ship you a box of clothes, shoes, what's that? And accessories. Kib, you're excited for that, aren't you?
Oh my God!
There's no commitment required, and you only pay for what you keep. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Plus, the $20 styling fee is automatically applied towards anything you keep in your box. Ooh, that's a nice deal. You'll never have to think about looking good again with Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com/pine and get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in your box. That's stitchfix.com/pine. stitchfix.com/pine. Thank you, Stitch Fix, for sponsoring this podcast. And now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Thank you, Nick. You can turn that off now. Jesus.
The camera and recorded it, so it's just your face and it cuts to you up close, and then it came back to us. That's what I liked. Do you see what I did there? Implementing an idea.
That was the idea.
So kids, here's an editing trick. He hasn't read the ad yet.
Why are you telling people this, dude?
Because of what you did to him.
He had sex with a dog. I'm just going to say it.
He didn't have
He had sex with a dog. I know you told me not to talk about your sex life,
Wolves
but
are not dogs. Wolves are not dogs. Nor are coyotes. Nick, I got
Thank you. Coyotes.
run by his room in the middle of the night. I'm running by. I'm scurrying by. And I just hear, whoo, whoo.
Right.
He's entering.
But that sounds like an enjoyable whoa.
No, it was a moan,
Oh, good.
not a howl, obviously.
Yeah, no.
it was a howl, not a...
Sorry.
I made her howl.
It was a her? No, it wasn't, Nick. And that's
No,
not
it
a
wasn't.
problem.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Besides, bestiality is illegal, Nick.
I think that it's
and
gross, the
I just want
bestiality
to come out and say
You just
that
wanted to
I don't
come.
support
Yeah.
bestiality.
No. You don't have to finish that. You just wanted to come.
Busting nuts.
Yeah.
Inside them wolf
You see a
sluts.
wolf walking by, ooh, gotta come. Hey, you see that furry little ass walking by, you're like, ooh, what that ass do? I want to come. And you see that wolf, you think, I want to
Nick's
come.
actually a sexual predator.
And he's hunting real predators.
If only Nick was a little bit off to his right, then this would be centered.
Oh
better.
yeah, this looks like shit.
Hey guys,
Just move over a
it's
little
something
bit.
that I guess
Little more.
it can't be fixed in
Little more,
post,
Nick.
I guess.
but
little bit more.
you guys are really close.
Well,
to
now
each
the-
other.
Shoot, it could have been.
Well, now the bummer is Nick's moved, and I've already been able to fix it in post. So
Oh,
now
no, he moved out of frame.
Also, yeah, so that was kind of fun. I kind of went on a little journey over
Nothing
there.
you do
and
is
now
fun.
I'm back
He went
home.
on his own journey.
See, like I could like scoot way out, and then I'm not. And
Do you
then it's
understand
just-
what he's doing?
And then you guys you're in post, and you fixed it, and now I'm not in it.
No,
You
he
just-
fixed it in post and you're currently in it.
You just knocked over 5 coffees on my desk doing that because
Yeah.
that cord goes all the way to my desk.
Dude, that's amazing.
You have a lot of coffee.
I do.
Let's start things off with our yesterday. We all had a wonderful yesterday and yesterday.
Wait,
Or
we
was
did
it the
something
day
cool before that.
Was it the day before?
No, you and I hung out.
Beach.
Well, yeah, we went to the beach. It was just a
Beach.
random beach day, dude. I knew exactly that I was going to be able to hang out with Kib because he messaged me. He's like, "We should go see a movie." I was like, "There aren't any good movies out, dude." And he's like,
But I wanted to see a
And he
movie.
kept like trying to hang out, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I texted him. I was like, "Oh, is Sammy Joe out of town?"
Missed
And
my
he
friend.
sent a joke back, and I was like, "No, but is Sammy Joe out of town?" You're like, "Oh yeah." Well, yeah,
She was out of town, and when she's out of town,
Then
I got nothing to do.
Kib goes
Then
nuts.
you go for your backup.
I got for my backup.
Yeah.
Second string.
I'm
It
second
goes-
string Sammy Joe.
It goes
You're like fourth string, maybe. I'm second string.
Right,
I'm second
right.
and third.
Just because you have something to offer him.
No, I want to hang out with Nick more than I want to hang out with you
Yeah, and he has money. to offer
Why?
me.
because Nick's more fun.
Why is it more fun?
Because Nick is enjoyable. He's
Because-
pleasant.
because-
Nick isn't rude.
Let's get to the root
He
of it.
doesn't smell.
Let's get to the root of it. Come on.
Hold on. He doesn't have fucking dumbass 4 eyes.
Now, when it 4 eyes,
Yeah.
when it
He
gets
doesn't
down to
have
the
a
root
mustache. He
of
doesn't-
it, is it
I'm
that
not done. I have a list of things.
Nick's
that
producing your EP?
Well, that just happened recently.
But it was something that was going to happen the more you guys hung
I
out.
guess because of fate.
I guess because of fate. I would say Destiny brought us there.
That's
and
right.
Maybe that's the EP
for
name.
$6,000.
Destiny brought us there.
Destiny brought us there. Do the
That's gonna
title of the album, Destiny brought us here for $6,000.
Yes. Let's talk money.
Guys, let's talk business.
Nick, how much do you normally charge to produce like a full EP? What is a
$2,000?
full EP?
I've never done an artist full EP.
This is your first time.
I do singles at a time usually. Yeah.
What is a
It's a
so what does a
friendship
single
thing.
cost?
I'm not gonna disclose
not gonna
that.
disclose
because
This could be a
then-
good advertisement for
Okay,
you.
but what if
He doesn't
then-
wanna
what
do
if,
it,
What if
though.
then I've got a #1 hit on the Billboard charts, and then they're like, "Hey, you said on the podcast
That
in
it was this
2019
much.
that you charged this much."
Yes, but
Why
now
are
I've
you
got a
charging
number
5
one.
times that?
Now I've got a
Right.
number one hit, so I've proved I can do it. So fuck you, bitch. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
produce
well,
your
you
shit.
did it before
Whoop
for
whoop.
free.
Whoop whoop. Fuck this shit.
Whoop whoop. Dude.
Okay, our new favorite Twitter account that
It's
I
just
found,
yours, you found
that
it.
I found, and it's yours now too, and yours now too.
I don't want to take that from you, man.
You're not taking it. I'm giving it.
I
It's-
enjoy your guys' enjoyment.
you
more than-
enjoyed it, perhaps the
I'll be right
most
back.
of the three of us. Where are you going?
I gotta check something.
Oh, to see if we're recording. He's actually saying
I would love
he's
that.
going to see
I
if
would-
we're recording.
I would love that if
And
we weren't.
We're good. We're actually still recording.
Do you feel good that feels right now?
Superhuman TV. Whoop
Oh,
whoop.
it feels a little less good now.
It feels a little less good, but there is this Twitter account. You need to check it out, Superhuman TV, and by gobs, it's the best fucking Twitter account.
I couldn't believe it. Normally, I don't watch the shit you send me because of your humor.
I never send you things, and when I do, it's creme de la creme.
It is Clan de la Clan.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll go back down to town with Nick and we suck at each other off and then rap boy.
You what the fuck did you just say?
What are you talking? Je m'appelle.
Did you just say the R word?
J'aime
so.
That's
Je
a
m'appelle.
perfect segue to our sponsor, Duolingo.
Je m'appelle Nick rap boy last night.
This could be you.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Funny Bell Repaboy.
Erwin Chappelle. Lord de Chappelle.
Do you want to
boy.
change your papel?
If this is the rest of the podcast, I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I hear you. Yeah, we'll cut that bit right now. It's over. Do we want to talk more about Superhuman TV? Whoop whoop.
I mean, what is there to say besides he's obviously a
He's
genius.
got the formula down.
Now there is something that's not quite right though. For sure, right? Like there has to be to do that.
About what?
Him.
In what way?
What do you mean in what way?
In what way?
And what do you mean in what way? What way
I
are
feel like
you?
that's a pretty clear question.
And the way you stated it, not something not quite right.
Right?
What do you mean by
yeah,
that?
I mean exactly that,
He
dude.
lives in
and
Iowa, that's
I'm,
what you mean.
I'm being
Probably.
serious. You know,
You don't have
Shout
time.
out.
there's
Iowa.
something that's not quite right with the guy.
with him.
And
Not
that's
his-
okay.
Not his production. Him specifically.
Okay, I would love to
Dive deeper.
Take
Well,
this
why
more
don't
to
you-
like the praise of how great the intro is.
That's
and
where
how
I was gonna
consistent
go.
it
Have
is.
you-
But I want to know what he was about.
I
to
don't
say
know
about
why
it.
he
Before-
immediately goes there.
Right?
Hey, wait, before I go into it, can you give us a quick bio about what this guy does? Because I'm sure nobody out here knows. him.
Okay, for sure. So Superhuman TV, whoop whoop. He opens up his videos. It's very much like a Jackass format. See you, Steve. It's very much a Jackass format where he will open up with his intro that Nick appreciates and we all appreciate. It's so down. What's up, everybody? It's Superhuman TV. Whoop whoop. And this
is all for all the
This
juggalos
is my
and
friend
juggalettes?
Paul. This is for juggalos.
If I was
and
listening
juggalettes
right now, I
only.
would not understand what you just said. So you're gonna have to do that exactly.
And you can understand what he says? Okay, he says, like, what's up, guys? It's Superhuman TV show, and this is for juggalos and juggalettes only. This is my friend Paul.
Don't try this at home.
Don't
We
try
don't
this at
have this
home.
in order, but
Hope you
it's
enjoy
something-
it. Today I'm going to be jumping on barbed wire.
Oh yeah, he jumps on barbed wire.
Barbed wire.
He gets hit by a chair that's covered in fluorescent lights, and it makes his back bleed horribly. He just posted an afterwards
And
picture.
here's the thing.
He does Jackass, basically.
Steve basically thinks there's something wrong with him, and I couldn't agree less.
Now, if you've heard exactly what Kib has described, you'd have to imagine there is something wrong with the guy. Now,
So
He enjoys his craft.
I'm gonna safely
Craft.
assume. I wouldn't even say safely assume, but I'm gonna roughly assume that this young man, probably older than I am, has like Asperger's or something.
Yes.
And
Yes.
whoa, Nick.
no, the fact is like
That's rough. That you said
I
that.
wouldn't say that there's something wrong with him.
Right.
No, but it's
Well,
very clear there's something not wrong.
But not right for you, to you.
And so
Not
then
right- there's something not
sitting
right to
there-
you about
I'm
him.
sitting there watching these videos where this guy is like hurting himself for the enjoyment of us idiots laughing on the couch.
Right.
And it kind of reminded me of those like weird dystopian future things where like you're kind of watching a kid's
A boy with
That being
his
said,
pain
he seems like a
for our
very nice
enjoyment.
gentleman. He seems
No,
like a
he's
very
fully
sweet.
aware of what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's good at it.
So I also think that he doesn't understand that, there's laughter coming from it as much
No,
as...
he understands fully.
I think-
oh,
he
I
does.
guarantee it.
No, I
Dude.
almost guarantee, dude, all jokes aside, he for sure has like Asperger's or high up.
Maybe on the
autism or
spectrum.
But no,
something.
the actual problem, he's a juggalo.
That too.
That's what
That
it
might
is.
be
Yeah,
the
yeah. He
actual
listened to Insane Clown Posse, and that validated every time I've said anything about Insane Clown Posse. This is exactly the type of people I was talking about. People that.
But he seems very nice.
Play
And I'm sure a
UGL.
lot of the Insane Clown Posse people are very nice.
Watching it is like, it feels pure. Like you're not laughing like, what a fucking dumbass. You're laughing like, this is amazing. He's having fun. He's getting
And dude,
6,000 retweets.
I made it a
He's
pact-
enjoying himself. He's a sweet kid. It's
I made
so
it a pact
pure.
not to bash any passions this year.
And you just
you
opened
go.
up with bashing.
No, I didn't. I just said that I think there's something
halfway
wrong with
through
the
the
guy.
year.
Not what I sound like. I
Yeah.
talk much more concise than that, and I'm very serious
That's
about that. I don't have time for this.
I'm gonna do a fucking imitation of Steve when he's talking about something.
That's him in his room playing Fortnite every single day.
He doesn't even play Fortnite anymore. He plays.
He's just in his room playing his fishing game on
he
his
plays
phone.
7
doing
Days
that.
to Die.
Right, sorry.
Which I've been trying to get Nick to play with me, but
Oh,
he
have you
doesn't.
played yet?
No, I don't know.
He doesn't
don't
really
have time
game.
for
He doesn't
that.
even have a Steam
You have
account.
so many other things to do. So I don't have time for
So
this.
I've made him a knockoff Steve account.
Steve too.
He just logs in and I can see what he's looking at. You know?
Nice. What's he usually looking at?
Music mostly, but then there's an occasional. He looks up wolf porn.
True.
You know, bestiality shit. I couldn't believe it when I
Speaking of
first.
Steve viewing you.
Steve View.
He is well known for installing cameras around the place that he is around the most and
Well,
around
that's
the
not
area
true at all.
to watch all the time. And
There's no proof to that. And
there's a camera in his
I've got
car.
eagle eyes around this house.
There's a camera in his car that records all the time.
That's good.
There was
They have that in Russia.
there was-
That's why there's so many crash videos in Russia because
Right.
dash cams. Everyone's got them.
They need them because of all the fraud. Because of all the frogs.
All the frogs. There was multiple cameras in the office when we had jobs,
No, there was one.
and he would view it even from home. In the Van Nuys office, he had it connected there.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
dude, that was
Making
funny.
sure everyone's
But
working.
keeping
See,
clean,
the thing
know?
is, I never actually looked at them because it was a pain to log on.
You looked at them all the time.
God, no, I didn't actually.
It didn't keep you
No, it
logged
was
in
boring
and you
because I
just
was the only
didn't
one that was
wanna-
ever there that late.
No, dude. Are you kidding me?
In the
stayed
Van
there.
Nuys office.
I stayed there. I produced California there by myself.
Not when
at
you met
night.
Sammy Joe.
I did actually.
Nick,
I was.
can we
dating
confirm
her.
that?
I was dating her when I made California.
Okay, maybe at the start, but nobody, only James was the one that stayed late for
Not even you.
towards the end.
That's true. You left early too, even in the Van Nuys office. You're like, "No, 4 o'clock. I'm going home. So at 4 o'clock.
No,
somewhere."
you're thinking of the Culver City office.
that too.
No, Culver City office, Van Nuys office, I always stayed late. I was always
Right.
there till like 2 a.m.
It was a good vibe. You know what I mean? The Van Nuys office, the inside the Van Nuys.
It was. It really was.
It
but
was
it smelled
homey.
like cigarettes because we had dumbass neighbors.
Yeah, and weed all the time.
I didn't smell the weed.
Weed all
That's
the time.
Brennan.
Oh, I'm thinking of here. It smells.
Yeah,
like
it smells like weed here.
It doesn't smell like weed here. It smells like
It smells like
in
weed
this
right
room.
now.
Yeah, they're smoking right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I mean,
It's not good, Nick.
My point.
It's not good for by the foot.
It's not good for your foot.
Yeah, Nick. So Kip, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
Okay, let's continue with what we started about. We went to
oh yeah,
the Malibu beach. And
it was beautiful,
That's
honey.
That was great. We were gonna
ended
go.
up-
dude, we were actually gonna go on the beach.
And then what we did is we parked like really far away from the restaurant we were going to go to later. And then instead of being on the beach, we walked along the beach to the restaurant. See you, Nick. We walked to the restaurant and we ate there.
Yeah,
and
what is that
then-
restaurant called? It's like Sunset something.
Sunset
it's
Boulevard.
on Zuma Beach in Malibu.
Right.
A nice little return to form in that area. It's a beautiful place. Favorite beach in all of LA.
And I was like, why don't we just go to the Palisades Beach? And then I thought about it when I got home. I was like, oh, because Malibu Beach is nostalgic and fun to drive to and be at.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with the Santa Monica beaches. It's just it's not like
The Palisades Beach is second to Malibu for me.
Yeah.
It's not like being at Santa Monica where it's packed. Like you
Have
can
you
go
guys
further
ever
down.
beach camped in Malibu?
No, can you do that?
Beach camped?
Yeah,
What?
so you can go beach camping, and they've got fire pits set up all along the beach, and you can bring tents, and you like rent out the spots like $30 for the night.
That's amazing.
And we would just bring alcohol. There's picnic benches and stuff. We bring alcohol, a bunch of tents, guitars, blankets.
do they
sit
bust you
around
for
the fire.
underage drinking?
What's that?
Do they bust you for underage
No.
drinking?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they would, but
Have you ever
we
been
were underage and they would show up and
Oh, you actually-
real question? You ever been underground camping and you bust one,
underground?
or beach camping and
No.
you?
No, but I did see bioluminescent waves once. The last time we went.
Biohazard.
Is that like a jellyfish thing?
It's a plankton thing.
Okay.
And basically,
Oh,
when
they
the
glow
waves
green and
crash,
shit?
it glows like fluorescent blue. Like
Wow.
this
Did you
color
take a
that
picture of it?
Might
Fuck.
not be that color actually in post.
That's so cool.
But no, I didn't because I was super drunk and I got high. I don't really get high anymore, but I was like super. I didn't know if it was real what I was seeing.
You don't
and
get
I thought
high
there was LED
anymore.
lights in the water. That's how bright and fluorescent it was. And,
Dude, that wall's about to collapse.
Just kill. This is how all three of us die. Three
You should
white
look up
men.
the one day we try to improve the podcast.
You should look up bioluminescent waves.
You should look in violin songs.
Sad
On
violin
YouTube.
music for your Instagram comedy videos.
Oh, I love those.
But the night didn't end there. The day didn't end there.
The day didn't end there. We went. We had a burger. We went home.
Oh, that burger made
threw
us
up.
tired.
I threw up 3-4 times. I think I either got food poisoning from the Pizza Hut that I ate, left on the couch.
Actually,
and
it
ate the
was
next morning.
Kip's first time eating Wagyu.
It was my first time.
You know what that
eating
is? It's an imported
ragu
It's
is
some sort of raccoon meat.
It's a imported Japanese beef, Kobe beef, basically.
Oh, is it Kobe beef or is it
Where is it? Wagyu beef.
It's ragu. Yes,
Ragu pasta.
It's the same exact stuff you're gonna get in a ragu spaghetti sauce.
Just they pack it into a burger form.
It's high quality. Kip's
So-
stomach now normally and once again, you know, we're eating at a restaurant. I've gotten about halfway through my meal. I look across the table at the poor boy, and he's managed to shovel in his entire burger
And it was God.
within the first minute of eating.
And
You
you're
know,
supposed to
Guess
really
what that
slowly
means?
it
enjoy
means you don't know where your next meal's coming
that
from.
means I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it so
is
much.
it the kind of thing you're supposed to like savor and like really?
No,
It's just any food with him.
No.
It's not that you're trying to savor it. It's just he's eating like he does not know from when his next meal or where it will come
Listen,
because of his.
He doesn't.
can I just say something? I eat fast because I try to wolf it down.
Yeah.
Don't say wolf. It turns me on, bro.
Why do
Really?
you do it? Why do you eat so fast?
Because I'm just
Because you
enjoying it.
enjoy it that much, dude. Dude,
I don't even
we
eat it
sit
that
down.
much.
We sit down before we've even ordered. He's finished his meal. It's unbelievable.
Well, dude, it's that fucking good. I'm not
the
gonna let it
second
get cold.
the second the waiter or waitress puts down the food,
because it's fucking.
oh, I have my wedding ring.
Because it's so good, dude. I'm just eating, and I don't eat like. I just go.
No, you're very quiet, and it's very.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's like a vacuum.
I don't know until it's too late.
I'm like an assassin.
yeah, you're like a
I'm
little
an
food.
ass-eating assassin.
Oh.
They don't even know I did it till it's done. They don't have to wipe anymore.
What are we talking about?
I don't know. I lost track of all.
No,
of
what we were talking about is our
Talking about your
beautiful,
day
our
or
beautiful
something.
date
We
together
had the
about
day.
hanging out. We stopped at the beach. Obviously, that's over. Stop pulling on my cord with your fucking monkey toes, dumbass.
I grabbed onto the.
And after we went to the beach, we went home, took a little nap. We were going to go to the Comedy Store, but I accidentally ordered tickets for some dumbass called Kill Tony.
But oh man, Kill Tony. I mean,
I don't want to see that.
yeah, that's the thing. Like,
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. I bet you I would still enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's what
probably
we talked
would've.
about. But the idea of it to me is like, oh, that's like annoying because I saw some videos of it and they have like people come up on stage and do a set and then they kind of like make fun of them as part of like they.
Oh, that's right. When you pitched it to me, it actually sounded funny.
Right, I know, and I thought about that too. And I was like, oh, maybe we would enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of someone like trying to get into comedy and then being fucking torn apart by.
So
these
wait,
guys.
he pulls people up because he thinks the people in the audience are into comedy and they want to try it out for themselves? So he gives them a chance to stand up?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you sign up to.
But what if
do-
they just went there to watch?
people do?
But they
thing
get
is,
pulled
like,
up anyway?
No, you have to
that
sign
bit-
up to go up.
Oh!
That bit probably works really well like on tour because if you're in Omaha, none of those people are probably trying to be stand-up comedians most
Right.
likely. If you do in LA, there's a chance that they go knowing
Oh,
that's the thing
dude.
that they actually
Right.
want to try.
That's
Then
what
it's
I'm
kinda
saying.
sad
And then it's
weird.
discouraging.
No,
Also,
that's the best.
They
If
help them too, but a lot of it is like making fun. If it was terrible, they make fun of them like crazy, which is kind of like
Amazing.
what we did.
I
and
love
what
that.
You would love,
Dude,
But
I love that. If
as
you
someone
have-
who's interested in doing it, I would hate for someone to like shit on me in front of everyone about how bad of a comedian I
Dude,
am.
you'd have to be
Then-
so dumb to get upset by that because
Not
there are
upset,
so
but it
many
would-
different
it
opportunities.
would hurt.
Shut up. There are so many opportunities you have to not have that experience
Right.
with
And
Kill
you
Tony,
sign
but you
up
have
for
signed up for it.
Right.
And if you suck, you're doing that to yourself, and it's going to be
Right.
so good.
But watching some of them made me sad.
It's like, hey, I really want to work on my stand-up comedy. I'm gonna go to
Kill
Kill
Tony.
Tony, and I'm gonna go up on
And
stage.
I'm hoping
it's like a boot camp, man. Like you have no idea.
What if they
change
fucking?
you.
What if they think they're gonna kill and they go up?
Kill Tony, dude. All right, no one succeeded yet. I'm the guy.
Somebody comes up with a gun.
This is fucking easy.
Tony,
Bang. No, everyone cheers.
he's dead. And then we went. We did nothing. No, what did we do that night?
Hey, Tony, guess who's going to book all the headlining acts after this?
Not you, dumbass bitch.
Wow, great. Right?
Whoop whoop! Come on, get off stage.
Let's fucking do this, Tony.
Fuck this shit.
Man, we would fail on that stage so hard because your stand-up sucks.
You've never seen me do stand up.
Oh, well, he's pitched. Has he pitched you a stand-up?
I've not pitched my stand. Do you want me to? I'll do it.
Eyes.
He's so worried. Yeah, he has a set.
This is like a word
set.
What?
I don't have a set.
It's like
I'll do it. All right,
embarrassed,
I'll
like-
do it.
yeah.
I don't
Oh
have a
God,
set.
okay,
I'll
just
do it.
let's calm
I don't have
down.
a set. I'll do it.
Can we get like 2 minutes?
Okay.
Can we interrupt?
Sure. Hey everybody, you can. Yeah, let's do our own version of Kill Tony.
All right.
I got 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to hear your set.
So, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
Doing
good? Oh, sorry, I was on the phone. Something I'd get a laugh there. Right. That's probably.
You don't say I would get a laugh there.
Wait, I
There's
need
no
Dude,
audience.
you're on stage. Dude, Ooh, what's up, everybody? Nah, I would get a laugh there.
Wait, I need to know if this is your actual thing or if you're just.
No,
kidding.
this is my set.
Does it start with you being on the phone?
Don't
No.
ask questions, man.
No,
This we're here to experience. This is a
Listen,
beautiful.
Tony. Okay, I'm gonna do my set.
Please,
now.
please continue, George.
Thank you. I'd get a laugh there. I get a laugh there. When I go on. What the fuck? Oh, is that for me?
You're
or
super
after?
funny, man.
Okay, I get
continue, please. Love
All
it.
right. I get
I get a laugh there.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I get a laugh there, and then I continue with this. You guys ever walk around Santa Monica Pier, Hollywood Boulevard, all those places where these fucking guys are handing out their mixtapes?
Observational humor. Yeah.
You know what I do to avoid all of that? I carry around my own blank CD
Oh.
and I try to give them mine, make them think that I'm in the same game as they are. And then when they get it, it's just a video of me gaping Chris Hemsworth's asshole. And then I would get a laugh there.
I don't know. This is actually.
You don't say I would get a laugh there, man.
when there's an audience, I'd get a laugh there.
We are the audience.
No, you're the spectators. So you're experiencing it through the eyes of a child.
No, we're not. We're not children. We're grown adults. We know what's funny and what's not.
Then
It's
why
not
can't
that-
you grow facial hair?
I can't either.
What is this? What is this?
I would call that pubic hair.
I would call that depression.
I'd call that pubic hair on the wrong spot.
Good one, man.
That was good. That was good.
That
And
wasn't
I'd get a laugh
good,
out of
dude.
it.
That
I'd
was
get a laugh out of it.
low-hanging
Got a
fruit,
laugh.
man.
Wasn't low hanging. I
Pubic
reached
hair
for
on
it.
your face, that's
It was
so easy.
not
That's so
low-hanging.
easy.
Hey, let's
It
all
was
be
not
honest. It's
low-hanging.
not that low hanging.
It was up there.
No, it's a.
He was saying because my hair's
You
not
wouldn't have got a
long?
laugh there.
I don't know. I was trying to do it.
Okay, well, let's hear your set.
Yeah,
Mr.
let's
Tony.
hear Nick's set.
Mr.
All right.
Fucking Tony.
All right. I like to play this game. It's based on a YouTube series called Setlist
Okay.
in the UK, where the comedians go on stage and on a screen, on a TV screen, it tells you random phrases or words, and you have to make up a joke using just that.
You wouldn't have
So
got a laugh
I would love to
so
hear
far.
if you could do that.
Sure.
What was it?
You have to. The punchline has to be whatever
Hey, Steve.
random topic.
Hey,
comes up.
buddy.
You have to write a joke on the spot
just
using that.
I'm just trying to make it seem like I'm
So we give you a
listening.
random topic.
No, I want to try. I want you to do it because I will do bad.
I make up a random topic and then you do jokes on it.
Or we switch and you do it.
I'll do a topic for you.
No, I'll give you a topic and you do a joke.
Okay.
On that. Okay.
Airplanes.
No, Mike.
No, he's giving you a
It's got to
topic,
be more
bud.
specific, so it's harder to get to
You're
it.
sitting in an airplane and the waitress is coming.
All right, here's your topic. Ready? Peanut butter disaster.
Okay. When you're high and you're trying to make a sandwich at night and you're in the dark and
And somehow there's a dog.
and somehow there's a peanut butter jar in front of you and it's dry. It's really dry peanut butter. You go up and try to make a sandwich and your fingers are all fucking cut up
Why are your fingers cut up, man?
because I was sticking them in some scissors. What do you think?
You're right.
So you got all your scissor fingers right here and you're dipping them into the peanut butter jar. And the peanut butter
So you
jar.
have scissor fingers. You're
It's
dipping into peanut butter. It's
burning.
burning because of all
It's
the cuts.
burning because of all
Right.
the cuts, and then you're wiping your goddamn finger fuckers on the. You don't laugh. I didn't hit the punchline yet. You're wiping all your fingers onto the fucking bread. And
Stop
you're
being
getting
so laissez-faire with your face. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. I didn't hit the punchline
You
yet.
slowly can't look at by the end of
like,
it.
hey, I just got some liposuction.
Don't laugh. I
And
haven't hit the punchline yet. Sorry, you were wiping your
shit in your teeth. So I'm wiping my fucking scissor finger peanut butter fingers onto the bread. It's in your teeth. They say I'm getting a laugh. Nope, wrong tooth, wrong tooth. There's got about 24 teeth in your mouth. You won't be able to find it, man. Till the end of the book. Still there.
32.
On the left side. I'm wiping my fingers on the peanut butter bread, and it's bloody. It's peanut buttery, and I take a bite, and it's like
That's not what I signed up
that's
for.
not what I signed up for. And then I get a laugh.
That's the punchline, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
So I got a laugh.
Steve, you think you could do it better?
Well, and I'm not a stand-up comedian. I'm more of a. I'm a writer,
what you
dude.
sound like.
I write funny stuff.
Write a joke right
And-
now, and then perform it.
Yeah, exactly. You
All
say
right.
it. All right, fine. Encino basketball game. The Encino Basketball League.
The Encino Basketball League.
The year is 2130. They finally found the last cisgender white male. Ba-bung, ba-bung, ba-bung,
Whoop,
ba-bung. Was that his heart or the ball? Maybe they were intertwined.
Is this a joke or is this a film?
Sorry, I'm writing my new screenplay. Balls on the soda.
Tell them about that one with the
No, please keep going. Just keep
the
going.
I
Asian,
can't,
the
dude.
Asian man.
He's in the middle of his joke. I liked where it was going.
Well, he's got another really good one
I can't do that joke.
Yes, you
I
can.
feel like I've done it before. I've done it before.
on the
Special.
podcast. Well, just tell them the premise and the name of it.
I can't.
just tell them the
It's-
premise and the name of it.
We're not in a time where it's something I can talk about.
We're not making up jokes here.
Look,
you're telling.
I just
you're
want to
telling-
say it was a joke that I came up with in front of Raina, and she approved it. So therefore,
Yeah, no. Objectively, just say it. Like this isn't. You're not trying to make anybody laugh.
well, I'm not going to say the actual word.
I'll say it and then you say the name of it.
No.
It's about a man who's Asian.
No, you're not going to
I'm
deliver
gonna
it right.
come-
Okay,
Okay, well, then deliver it.
The year is what year was the medieval
20
times? Was it like 500 AD?
2009. 2009.
Medieval times.
We're
Yeah,
back in the
what
medieval.
about
We're back in the
MySpace?
medieval
That's what I'm
times,
saying.
baby. It's medieval.
It's 2000.
Castles, dragons, the whole shebang.
Again, is this a joke or a
All right.
screenplay?
And also no dragons in the movie.
No, I'm actually pitching you my screenplay.
Okay.
Why are we back in time? Well, an Asian man by the name of
Joaquin
doesn't matter.
Phoenix.
Doesn't matter what his name is actually.
Joaquin.
Doesn't matter what his name is. He goes back in time
I want to know his name.
to save a princess. Now, casual story, but he becomes one of the greatest knights the world's ever seen.
Yeah.
In the medieval times. Now, of course, he has to wear plated armor. And
I know
of
where this
course,
is going, so I'm just gonna.
of course, what
Next-
else to title it besides Well, what else to title it? I mean, obviously
There's only one-
Obviously, there's a slur,
Yeah, no, I'm
Nick,
saying-
and I'm not going to
What?
say it.
No, I'm saying over here.
What is it called?
I'm not going to say.
N-word armor?
Dude, what do you think the N-word is?
Nigerian Falls?
So
uncomfortable.
it's actually an Asian thing.
Peace off, bro.
It's an Asian movie, but I was thinking it could be like it could be the sequel or something to Crazy White Asians.
And what do you think it would be called?
Well, I'm not going to say the name because it's not.
Why?
Only Raina's able to say the name.
Just say the
Do
name
you
of
think
it.
that Crazy White Asians is the name of that movie?
What?
You said Crazy White
You
Asians.
said Crazy White Asians.
Yeah.
Great.
That's
I'm
not
just gonna let you go.
Yeah, well, you can let them go. But that's not the
I
name.
need to know if
They're
you're gonna finish
mixed.
this joke. I need to know if
They're mixed.
What, can I say it and it not be offensive, like, or not get torn apart on Reddit for saying the name of your fucking
You do it. It's
No.
my idea.
the name of, that
I'm
Steve
just
came
I'm
up?
just gonna say no.
I'm gonna
to
say
all
it.
this.
I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna let. I think that.
And we actually have another sponsor for this episode.
I'm gonna say it.
right here. Wow, Kib, I can't believe you actually said it.
Steve's title, A Chink in the Armor. I didn't come up with that joke. I'm not performing it right now. I'm simply reiterating the information.
And you know what? I'm never going to apologize because I love it and that idea I love.
What's
I think
it called
it's
again?
Well, I'm not going to say it. And now you could be concluding something, but that I'm not going to say it.
But listen,
that I'm ashamed of it.
I didn't even
which
say
I
it.
am.
I didn't even say it in context of the joke. I just said the name of it. And you can say the word chink in armor.
Because that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. Now, it's a play on words, and when you say it,
It would have been
it
bad.
would have been bad. Now, me saying that it's called a chink in the armor, I'll say that.
Would you like me to bleep it out?
No, I'll say that. Because I'm not saying... I'm saying the definition of there being a chink in the armor.
You just
whereas
offended
armor
Nick so
is-
hard, his lips moved so much. I heard it. Did you hear it? Pure silence,
If
please.
anybody
Pure
got
silence.
mad at-
Pure silence. This
Yep.
is Nick's mouth. Fucking nasty, dude.
That's all I'm saying. That's the title of his
Come
thing.
back in. We're not saying anything bad
as long as we're
anymore.
done now with all this.
I'm done with saying... I am done with saying
I'm not gonna.
the title of it.
And you know what? We don't have to worry anymore about getting fired.
Well, what if...
Stop it.
I'm just trying to grab the cord with my toes.
Stop grabbing the phone.
Oh, quit whipping my foot, dude. I'm not... All I'm saying is the advertisers might not like when you make those jokes.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. We don't actually have advertisers.
Steve makes them up.
Rooster Teeth, stop fucking dumbass. Stop
Don't
fucking-
whip them, dude. They have a mind of their
cable?
own.
Do you want me to fix your cable? What's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it
Dude,
besides
I-
Kib's feet manhandling the cable and pulling it on
It's
like
plenty long enough. I think.
Oh, it
you
is.
don't have enough slack.
I wish that...
you didn't create.
I hope that when you shook that cord, it went...
only
the
if
audio.
you shook up here.
Hope
The
that too,
cable
man.
itself wouldn't make any noise.
It probably did. What have you been up to, Nick?
I've been finishing the Rex album. Debut
Hell yeah.
album.
And?
And it's coming along. I actually have all the songs recorded now. I just have to finish editing and mixing and
That's
singing
so
on
exciting.
Now, why don't you let the people out there know what the Rex is?
The Rex is a band that I sing for, and I write music and produce music for. And then I tour with that band sometimes, and then I come home, and then I write and record music for other
You know,
people.
I have to admit, Rain Man, you actually showed me a song recently that was real good. I really loved the chorus of it. It was a chorus, right? Or was it the verse?
The ballad?
Feels so good.
Oh, Feels So Nice. That's going to be on the album.
Yeah, feels so good, so good.
Feels so nice.
$19.99 compared to $30
Where'd you get
elsewhere.
that at?
Hey, I tell people those are $1,200 shoes.
Can I take one of these home?
No. You can get them at Home Goods, though.
What if I
Love
just took
Home
this one
Goods,
home?
man.
Most of the stuff in here is from Home Goods.
You're such an adult for a band person. It's crazy. Because you know who shops at Home Goods? Mothers.
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 Stylish mothers.
Mother.
Mothers who know what they want.
Yeah, I'm a mom who knows what she wants.
You know what you want? What do you want?
More children.
What do you
What do you want
want?
more than anything? What do you want?
What?
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want? What do you want more than
What do you
anything
want?
in the entire world? What do you want?
Money.
Money.
And power.
Power?
I don't think you
Or-
could handle power.
I don't think you can handle power. You'd probably kill
No.
Steve.
All right.
Well, I'd
so,
be gone by then.
So money,
Money.
and affection,
Mm.
and attention.
All unattainable.
And
you
power.
have money right now. Is it not enough?
It's not enough.
No, because I need more money to have more power.
Right. The more money, more power. Sorry, I get choked up when I talk about money.
Nick's money.
No, actually, once.
Anything in the world.
Well, no, it's funny you say that because once I moved
Even
into
a
this
sex
house
slave.
in the top of the year, I was like, I kind of finally had like my own studio, my own place.
You felt like you won.
Well, yeah. Well, it felt like I was finally able to ask myself and slow down and ask myself the question, like, what makes me happy? What do I want to do?
Right.
And I found myself very like happy for 4 or 5 months straight, just because I had my own studio.
It's a short
to
amount
write
of time.
and record in, and I can't be anxious and depressed and freaked out if I'm just in there working.
Once you get used to it, now what's next?
Well,
Do you feel a little bit of Stockholm syndrome being stuck in there all the time?
no, it's my like.
that's how you
Who
feel.
does
right?
that?
No, it's my favorite place in the world.
Wow.
It is very cozy, dude. I
Yeah.
love your studio.
Thank you.
I'm being serious. That was
He's
a genuine
being
thing. I
serious,
wish
but he isn't able to sound serious, so he has to say like, "I'm being serious."
You're a great friend.
Thank you. And it didn't sound that one.
sounded-
Why did you do this after you said it?
I didn't widen my,
went-
I
you
didn't
went-
widen my eyes when I said,
This is exactly what he did. You're a great friend.
I'm going to give it to you real, dude. You're a great friend. See?
Okay, well, but it was forced.
It was not forced.
You transferred negative
Would you
energy
like me
through
to do-
me.
would you
while
like me to do it
touching
again?
me. Yeah, just say it. How great. Or, no, don't do that, man. Don't do it for real. Don't do the thing that you're gonna do. Do it for real.
You're a great friend. See?
You asked me right after you said it.
Okay.
Instead of letting it sink in.
You're a great friend.
You're questioning it.
That was a question.
You
Yeah,
see
my
what
bad.
I'm
My bad. My
saying?
bad. My bad.
You're good.
You're a great friend.
You did it.
That was a news announcer.
No, you did it in Obama's
Tom
accent.
roll call. You know?
Tom roll call.
You're a great friend.
You're a great friend.
I'm going to tick you a little bit.
You ready to come over to my house and you're a happy boy later?
Yeah, you're one of my best friends. Je m'appelle Rapper Boy with my best friend.
Happy boy.
I tricked James last night.
Did you?
Wasn't last night.
What'd you say? What'd you do?
Told him he was my best friend.
And what did he think?
He didn't hear me say it.
Did you say?
We were playing 7 Days to Die, and we just did something cool in the game together. And I was like, "You're my best friend," and I didn't hear anything back
That's as heartfelt as Steve.
because
Can be.
James knows.
He knows it's not true.
Yeah.
Who's your best friend? Wow.
Brennan.
Even though even though weirdly enough though, James is becoming very close because I spend a lot more
Yeah.
time with James than I do
Virtually,
with Kib.
virtually.
Why? Oh, right.
Virtually.
Dude, we're always gaming.
Yeah.
We're always gaming. We're building a bond, dude. A
Yeah.
bond that Kib and I never had.
Dude, that's how our bond started, man.
James
What the
came over to
fuck?
my house one night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. And he was like, "Are you okay, man?" And I was like, "Huh. Nobody had ever done that before me
Well,
before.
that's because, dude.
You
trust
have
me.
Sammy Joe."
No, I thought about
I love how much that comes
communicating
up
with
between
you
two.
before, and you were in a place, recently you've warmed
It's because
up.
your version of communicating isn't listening and it's annoying.
Itching me. I listened to
That
you.
was-
No, dude.
Tense.
No. This is Kib's version of listening. Yeah, so the problem is, I know what that is. Okay,
Active listening and
you know what?
applying
But
it
you know,
to a
and it's not always like
non-physical
that. I'm just kidding. But I'm just exaggerating. Oh, don't cry, bud. I'm being serious.
Listen, man. I would have.
You just want to help so bad,
Yes.
and I just did the same thing to you.
Right. And I felt like for a long time you didn't want to hear anything from anyone, even your best friend.
Well, that's the thing. James comes over here. He says some stuff. I don't actually want to listen to it, but I appreciate the effort that he made.
I
you know,
see. I feel like I did that for a long time, and then I felt like you didn't want it, and then, so I've stopped. doing that
because
as much.
I don't want it,
But you appreciate it.
but I appreciate
That's
it.
a
you know?
learning lesson.
Yeah, it's. Thanks, man. Can you get that water?
Won't be reaching out though.
No, yeah, but
No, I'm kidding.
You'll know that.
No, but I'll know that you
you'll
want
know
it.
something.
I'll know that you.
Dude, you'll know something.
But at least I'll learn something. Wow, wasn't that?
Nick, have you ever had anyone reach out to you
Wasn't that a
to
sweet
see if you're
moment?
okay?
Yes.
No.
Why?
No way.
Why,
Yeah,
dude? No,
fuck, man.
not.
That's
I
stupid.
doubt that, dude.
Dumbass.
Jesus Christ!
Who
What a
did that?
fucking
What
idiot,
did I
man!
do?
Why would they say that?
Yeah.
Who did that for you?
Well, because I
Who hurt
don't
you?
post online very often, but for some reason, in my anxious fits, I'll post something at like 4 a.m.
I actually have Post Malone's phone number.
He does. He didn't respond to us because he was going to be in a video and then he just ghosted us.
I know. What did that
I used to
have
be friends
do
with Austin.
anything
I
just
used to be
said?
friends with Austin. He owes me a sweatshirt.
He works
so
in a
anyway,
sweatshop
so
now.
people reach out when I do that, and I feel like people do that often, kind of post their when they're kind of going through some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
People that need
kinda-
the internet to validate their emotions. Yeah.
Because what's interesting, because I'll turn to that before I turn to a friend for help, because I think that it's more so like you're kind of so alone
Lame.
in it.
It's like asking for help and hopefully someone will
It is
say
a weird
something.
cry for help.
Truly.
And maybe a
I
cry
used
for
to
attention.
scoff.
Like, hey, look, I'm going through some shit, and it
Validation.
doesn't feel important, or like it doesn't feel like it's scary to be alone in it, and it doesn't feel like it feels more important inside your head than it is out to the world. So you kind of want to put it out into the world, so it seems like a more important thing that you can kind of control. And that's a weird concept.
I used to make fun of people that did that all the time. Like their outlet for emotions was via Twitter or something, and I still do.
Yeah,
He
that's
still
right.
does.
That's fine.
I still do.
Question for you.
I think it's super lame, but I also it's also a year that I'm not bashing passions, but that's not really a passion. That's just a
Right.
weakness.
It's just
so
a
what
weakness.
I'll do is I won't just be like.
But no, I'm not going to
hey,
bash coping mechanisms. I'm not going to do it.
Right.
You're pure, innocent, beautiful. Love it.
Thank
Cover
you.
girl.
One of the things that I posted once on my story was like, I was freaking out about dying.
Freaking out.
Oh, for
I was
real?
Like, yeah, I was having because I used to have
Dude, that's Alyssa.
Terrible panic attacks growing up because I thought that the world was gonna. I thought I was going to heaven. I was Christian.
You're religious, yeah.
And so I thought I was going to heaven, and that was terrifying because it just never.
Who
ever,
lied to
ever,
you?
ever,
Who
ever
lied to you?
ends.
Who told you that there was a heaven?
Everyone. So I thought that the world it would never end, and that was terrifying, right? But then when I lost my religion and I thought that I was just gonna die,
It's an REM song, I think.
it was the same fear, but now it's gonna end.
Oh, because now there's no hope.
And so now I'm like, so then my panic attacks shifted from, oh, it's never gonna end,
To
that's
everything's
terrifying, to,
fucked.
it's gonna end. I'm like, what do I want?
I have this belief that people that are afraid of dying, and this includes Alyssa, means that they're narcissistic. Because that means they think that their life matters so much that it's going to be so bad if they die.
So do you
I'll
think-
tell you something. Nobody cares, but I'll be there when you die at your grave.
I'll be there and I'll cry.
I'll cry, and it matters to me.
What if they're not worried about what other people will think when they die? They're just worried about not
About not
existing
being around
themselves.
That's it.
That's still narcissistic.
I think that's narcissistic. I do.
But that's like worth caring about. Not dying. You know what I mean?
It's not worth caring about because it's inevitable.
No, but I mean, like, I don't know if it's
I'll give you this. It's
'Cause
worth
ceasing
caring
to
about, like,
exist-
bettering your life to live longer, but not like
I feel like that's more
here's-
narcissistic than caring
it's
about if you
impossible to
die.
not worry about it if you have that worry
Here's
though.
where I landed on it with the whole situation because I'm not afraid of it anymore. And
Ooh, tell this to Alyssa, please.
so well, my solution isn't.
This is like her biggest fear.
So I took acid for the first time. Genuinely,
Dude, this is a Joe Rogan.
I mean, maybe it
I know.
works.
Guys, we can stop.
No,
Hang on.
I'll
Does
tell
everyone
you-
know we can clip this moment because that's what Joe Rogan does. He clips moments of someone's acid story. So make
Yeah,
it a good
well,
one.
I'll tell you why.
So make it a good one.
Because again, I was afraid of life going on and on, but mostly like since I was an adult, I was afraid
I have
of
shit on my hands.
I
just
know,
dying
I
and
know.
it ends,
I
right?
put it there.
And I think that when I took acid for the first time, what it did instead of living life so zoomed out and feeling so minuscule and tiny, right? Because that's what happened. That's the fear,
Ooh.
right? We're just this little speck in this
And
universe.
then?
Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. And then I took acid.
Out of the box.
And no, what happened was
of the box.
this is impossible.
Go ahead.
I decided to zoom in, and what happens is you go from like nothing mattering at all and that being a terrible thing to being like, oh wait, literally nothing fucking matters.
Right.
Like if you don't believe in a god, then
Interesting drug.
you're just gonna die, right?
Right.
So then you kind of start simplifying everything. Like, okay, I've got 60 years left, more or less, and there's an entire world to go out and do things every day.
Right.
There's
Must have had to be there.
it's
Must have had to
2019.
be
I can
there.
go to it's not like I'm growing up in fucking 200 BC. I can go to a go-kart track today if I wanted to.
Somebody
Like,
else.
Dude, I'm not gonna be depressed. I could go to fucking go-kart track today if I wanted to.
Genuinely,
Man.
like, it gave me this hope in this moment of being like, oh wait, there's an entire world to explore. Like if you want to quit your job and buy a $600 plane ticket with some money you saved up to go to Paris and just be homeless.
do it.
But what about the
Weird.
poor people?
Weird option.
What about all
but
the poor
something you
people?
could do.
Not for poor people. What about if you're poor and you're depressed? Do you have a solution for that?
No.
What other solutions do you have?
Well, I would say
Duct tape up your windows, I guess.
Well,
Yeah, if you're cold.
isn't everything perspective and like it's all in your head because you could have all the money in the world
It's your perspective.
and not be there.
Somebody-
I think that I'm not encouraging you
Acid,
to take
no, for
acid
sure.
to find the solution, but at least it broke down all the pressures that seem to be so so certain. You know, with whether it be finances or stress with the band or stress with the business,
Allowed you to
it's just
see
like,
things more
It all
clearly.
just goes like, oh wait, I could just not do this.
I don't have any problem
Well, I
with
could
you
just-
promoting acid.
Somebody I know did acid, and they were explaining to me, and then I could relate to it, but not. I've never done acid, but I've had moments where things seem more clear or not. And I think like Adderall is something that kind of related to
Fucking
that
love it, dude.
thing.
Back on it, baby. We're
Hey,
back.
you're back.
Dude, I'll give you this, though. I'm sure acid works for a lot of people. There are some people that go hard on acid, and they are so stupid.
Fucking fuck
They are
yeah.
just the dumbest people I've ever
But-
met.
Yeah.
Let me go
Acid
touch that point.
casualties.
So to that point of like the understanding of things or whatever, like your perspective, the way I like my version of explaining it was like when you're looking ahead and you see like your stresses and everything are like feel overwhelming. It's like past your sight. Like if you look forward, you can't see everything back here, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
Like, and it makes it all go like whoop to like right here, whereas you can like see it all and you can like process it and it's there instead of it feeling like it's fucking
Are you talking about Adderall?
over your head. I mean, I guess,
Or
but
just the ability
also
to focus.
It was relating
Sounds like
to
an ADHD
that
thing.
experience.
Well,
Someone
the
else
thing was-
told me about their acid experience, and I said, "Well,
Oh,
it doesn't
acid.
feel like this," because that's how I felt when I took Adderall. You know what I
The
mean? Like
difference between-
everything.
But you
else
also
felt like-
took something that was like acid before, right?
a long time ago. Yeah,
What was
MXE. It's like I mean, there's different fucking.
That was like the
versions.
only time you've ever done that, right?
Yeah, that was the only time I've ever done that.
But the difference between Adderall and
It was with
acid,
King
not
Jojo
that
and
there's
BG.
not a million differences, but Adderall's like in the moment and like you're able to focus and do the stuff and it's not as stressful because you can like do that. Acid is more like you have a revelation.
18.
You have a revelation one night or like day, whenever you take it, and then it kind of seeps into your life as like over the next month or so, where you're in the grocery store after you've taken it because it literally breaks down everything.
That's
like once
so
you've done
strange.
it, like you kind of understand that like you just it flips your perspective. It makes everything seem pointless in a way that allows you to take life a lot less seriously and a lot less scary.
Dude,
'Cause
that's
you'll be in
some people I'm sure that works. For me, I know for a fact that wouldn't work because I
Right.
already don't take it seriously enough.
right. I mean, you'll be in the grocery store and
I'm
just be
Dr. Crash's
someone
Cars.
just put all these things here, like things that seem so certain and obvious, roadways or like buildings or like it's like it breaks it down to such a stupid small degree where you're just like, yeah, someone put all these cereal boxes here. Someone put all these shelves up. Like this sounds stupid and trippy. But when you're there and you're in that mindset, it's like we just made all this shit. So what the fuck? Why am I taking? Like why is it so scary? Like all of this is just man-made.
Do you ever have moments now after taking acid and feeling like you're kind of awoken in that sense to like that it's the opposite where you still feel overwhelmed and like holy fuck, like I'm freaking out.
Dude, did you just set that up so you could fucking?
Oh, what? No,
That's amazing.
I've never had
Thanks. That's amazing.
I had a bad time
I'm
on
getting
shrooms
boobs.
because I took
Really?
way too much. But that's my only
dude,
bad time.
Jesus.
No,
You have normal skinny boy like little pecs,
Thank you.
little breasts. I mean,
Breasts. Why don't we make this more fun, dude? Let's
Yeah.
play another little game.
All right, give me a
After next
topic.
week's,
I gotta
hey,
go.
why don't we make this
All
more
right,
fun?
I'm going to give you a
Here we
topic.
go.
You're playing spin the bottle with 3 of your neighbors, and all of them are adults, and you're the only child there,
Okay. There's $3.
and you're 13 years old,
This is
How old is he?
and he's 13.
How old is he?
He's 13. The adults are age ranges from 40 to
And how old is
65.
he?
He's 13. I've said that
Okay,
3 times.
he's-
13. You want
How
to
many?
say
I
it
wanna
with me,
stay away
bud?
from that
How old
one.
is he?
Older.
I gotta go PG.
Okay.
I gotta go PG with mine.
Oh, because he's worried about another repercussion where he loses his band deal stuff.
His
band
His band deal. he's worried about losing all his bandos. I was trying to go rap.
I was going band-aids.
Give me some PG.
That's pretty PG.
Okay,
It sounds like I'm playing spin the bottle as a 13-year-old with an impressionable.
That's not what it sounds like. That's what it is.
I got
That's not
one
what
for
it
you.
sounds
I
like.
got
That's
one
what it
for
is.
Okay, I got one for you.
Okay.
You are at a party, and you're playing.
This is like a lot of.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, I
It's
think
very
you're giving me-
serious. It's a-
honestly, I think you're giving me too much to work with.
No.
I'm gonna give you less.
No.
phrase.
Can you
You're
just
in the
calm?
closet.
Just
You-
please calm down.
You were just previously playing spin the bottle
Right before this.
You've already spun it, so now we're not doing that situation. You've already spun
We're
it.
past it,
You're
man.
giving me. This is easier because you're giving me too much to work with.
You've landed it on a person, and you have to go in the closet. In this scenario,
Yeah.
you're already in the closet.
Completely separate. You're already in the closet.
He's 45 years old. You're 13.
And let's go from there.
And now can.
How about we do this? Come on, let's make this work.
Just come on, please.
What are you afraid of, dude? It's
Please.
a 45-year-old.
I just need to hear it.
Not a fucking monster.
Hey, he's 34.
He's 45. Please do it.
All right.
I'm not doing it.
Take
Do it
his
or we're
hand.
changing his age to
Man,
60.
hey, take his hand. Take his hand.
All right. Pretend you're the 45-year-old. Pretend you're the 13-year-old. Let's do this.
Come on, take my hand.
I'm not doing this.
You're not doing it, or are you?
Then I'll show you how. Then I'll show you how. Then I'll show you how it's done.
Take my hand.
All right.
Shake my hand.
So that doesn't look like a hand.
It's not. It's another.
It's a penis.
No, it's a special kind of hand.
Oh my god. Wait. Have you guys ever seen the show Invader Zim?
No.
Invader Zim. Invader Zim.
Alien
They
guy.
have
So-
3 fingers.
I love.
Fucking weird.
Sure, dude. Whatever. I loved their show back in the day.
See ya, dude.
And it got canceled. they made a Netflix movie, an Invader Zim movie, and at first I was, because I don't want to watch a fucking cartoon.
No, you don't wanna watch
obviously.
a fucking
I'll watch
cartoon.
Rick and Morty, and I know that gets a lot of flack now. Rick and
Yeah.
Morty does, surprisingly, because people jerk off to that show. But it's, I mean, if you watch Rick and Morty, you know, I showed you a couple
It gets
clips.
slack because the fan base got annoying, and
It has,
Yeah.
it has smart, funny humor, and
Dude,
it also
it's-
has like,
It does have
it
some,
has whoop whoop humor.
Yeah,
too.
it has some whoop whoop humor. in it.
Honestly, I don't
You know?
think that, but I think that you can. It's so obvious to take away from the show because everyone's so shitty about it now. But the show is great in all.
It's,
It
it's,
is,
a,
it is
yeah,
great,
it's
yeah.
a great
like,
show.
Everyone wants to find reasons to poke at it now because like they're ashamed.
Well,
of
it's the
liking
same reason
it.
people don't like
It's
Fortnite
dumb.
is because the fans are little kids, and the fans that watch Rick and Morty basically might as well
ruin a
be.
show for you. I
You know
love
what's
Rick and Morty,
fucking
and
great?
it's-
No, I don't.
it is.
Futurama. Phenomenal.
Oh, amazing.
That show ended,
Phenomenal.
but yeah, it's
I
phenomenal.
love the current season.
Dude, I
they're
don't think
working
anyone
on.
has ever bashed Futurama.
I bashed it.
Okay. What I was going to say is the Invader Zim movie, obviously it's meant for little kids, but it also, I mean, well,
Really?
it's meant for the people that watch that show, I think, because they get the
Whoop
same humor.
whoops.
It's actually, I mean, there are some definite whoop whoop moments, but Gur is so cute, and it's such an adorable, I couldn't believe how good it was. The animation is gorgeous.
Well, do you want to know why? Because you're whoop whoop.
I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean whoop whoop? I'm like the
Yeah.
guy.
It's like you understood it. Yeah, you're like the guy. You're
What do you mean like
What do
him?
you- yeah,
though?
what do you-
I'm doing the whoop
getting
whoop.
at?
Like I'm doing the whoop whoop thing that the guy does from Superhuman. What do you mean?
No. You.
What are you talking about?
I'm uncomfortable again.
I think you
Why?
get what I'm saying.
He gets what you're saying. I don't.
No.
I'm so sorry. He doesn't.
I got what he was saying.
Oh, he does.
And I laughed because I hated it.
Do you agree?
And now, no.
Because you were uncomfortable.
You don't
Yes.
think he's whoop whoop?
What do you mean?
I
whoop?
don't like the implication behind that question.
Oh, I don't understand the implication at all. Of course I'm whoop whoop.
I don't. Now I don't.
I'm all for.
No, I don't
I'm
know
all
what
for
you're
whoop
saying.
whoop, dude.
I'm for it, but
No.
I don't think I'm whoop.
But what? You don't think you're whoop whoop?
I want to know what you think whoop whoop is.
What do you think whoop whoop means?
It doesn't need to be explained. It's one of the cutest things I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Before he
I'm just saying you're
pile
cute.
drives something. Thank you.
just
Before he
saying
pile drives something, he goes whoop whoop.
No, he goes whoop whoop and then he says fuck,
Fuck this shit, and then he does
And he
it.
does a front flip on a fluorescent
But
light bulb.
he-
But he's
not
not
fuck this
calling me.
shit.
He's not calling me the aggressive part of it. He's
No.
calling me the whoop whoop part of
whoop
it.
whoop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he say whoop whoop?
He says whoop whoop.
W O O P.
or something.
W O O P.
Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. Then he
Yeah,
takes his
whoop,
shirt
whoop.
off.
Yeah.
Then he takes a shit.
Fuck this shit. And then he does it.
Do you think he's
goes
gonna
full
have
force.
to elevate his stunts every time?
I don't think he will.
Do you think
I
he's-
think that's what's gonna make it even more entertaining for us.
Is it, if it gets
won't.
worse, dude? That would be my dream. Is if his stunts got worse and less dangerous.
He's like, I'm gonna do a somersault onto this barbed wire with a bunch of eggs on it.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna do a somersault onto a mattress.
And with eggs on it.
It's a mattress.
With eggs on it. And lights.
And lights.
Anyways, so continue.
I was just saying that the Invader Zim movie, if you guys have things to watch, if you want to watch it, if you liked Invader Zim back in the day, you'll probably love the Invader Zim movie. I thought it was a genuine, and I don't like cartoons.
Yes, you do.
I like Rick and Morty. That's about it.
That's one. Vader Zim's one. That's two. That's a couple.
I've watched like every episode of Futurama, but I wouldn't call myself
that's
like
a third. Family Guy. Ever seen it? South Park.
Sure, I've seen them.
5, 6.
Alyssa makes me watch South Park.
South Park's amazing.
Yeah.
It is. You know, they actually had a really great last season, but the couple seasons before that, it sucked ass. But because
Whoop, whoop.
it sucked ass because they didn't realize Trump was going to win, and they based their whole story, and then they had to
Oh,
redo
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Like, I love you guys obviously a whole lot, but I don't know. I'm just not able to get past this. Now I'm starting to think about what the whoop whoop thing means.
Dude,
Whoop whoop.
don't think about it too much.
It's the second whoop is higher.
Whoop whoop. No, it goes down.
whoop.
It goes down.
It was like
Whoop, whoop.
somber. It was like whoop whoop. Or no, maybe that is
Whoop,
higher.
whoop.
He throws it a little bit, but
Whoop whoop.
we have to watch it again. It's not that, and you're putting
I'm-
too much jaw into it.
No, that's just my jaw. Whoop whoop.
Too much.
Why are you putting so much jaw into it, man?
It's just I've got
That's just your jaw?
whoop whoop.
It's not an impression jaw?
No, fuck no. I'd never do that.
Do what?
An impression.
All right, can you do a joke?
You never do an impression.
Can you do a joke that the punchline is whoop whoop?
Yeah, for sure. What's up, guys? Superhuman TV here show here, and today this is my friend Paul, and we're gonna be jumping onto this matchup with a bunch of eggs. Whoop whoop.
You didn't say the Juggalo Jiglet?
It wasn't for juggalos and juggalettes.
That one isn't.
That one was for
Hey,
everybody.
everybody, go.
Don't try this at home. He says that too.
Oh yeah, don't try this at home. Hope you enjoy it.
Did you
what's
notice?
interesting is a lot of those prank guys
Sorry.
use like fake barbed wire, like you were saying, or like fake,
He
breakable.
plucked it
glass.
out.
No, yeah, no,
Yeah.
not him though. That's like
Not
I think-
him.
I think the videos that he watches or has seen other people do pranks with, like
assumes
those are
they're
obviously
real?
fake glass,
And he thinks
or
they're
like
real.
yeah, and so they're like say don't don't try this at home, or if they're big productions, they've got people standing by, blah blah. But like we're at this point where you see that, and then you go, oh, well, I'm
gonna do that for real,
account, and I'm willing to hurt myself for views.
He's one of the
Wait,
most
are you talking about
successful.
people like seeing that and
So that's what he did. I'm sure he sees that happen.
Like
and now
Jackass?
He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna make it in my backyard, but it's real Florida. Like one of those could hit an artery and he could die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Part
And
of
it's like-
it.
and he's doing front flips onto barbed wire.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And like not rubber barbed wire, like
No,
in
real
movies
barbed
or-
wire, and he's
it's
bleeding and
re-
shit
he's
and some of
bleeding.
them.
Like it's really shitty.
but you know
so
what's
do you think
crazy?
there's a good chance of him actually getting hurt?
Yes,
no.
he is getting hurt. Are you kidding me? His
He's getting
entire
hurt, but
back
like
is slashed.
he's not breaking a bone or going to the hospital. He's getting like some cuts. Like he's getting hurt, but
Any
like
of those could go wrong at any point. And the thing
That's
is,
a pussy.
I wouldn't like those videos if not for the intro.
right.
If not for his
No, if he was just
incredibly-
like if he was just standing there, he's like, here we go, and he just
then
did it.
runs
Then it would be
over
like,
garbage
Sure, you guys, that's obvious. It's a concoction of different flavors. If it was just the intro, I wouldn't watch it.
right.
really?
No.
Something about the
I would watch it.
It's the combination. It's like peanut butter and chocolate,
Don't
dude.
try this at home. This is for juggalos and
Peanut butter and
jiggalettes. Whoop whoop. Fuck this shit. And then headbutting a garbage can. That's all I need.
Amazing, and then pouring milk all over his goddamn body.
Dude, I love
As long
when
as
he
he doesn't
doesn't
die.
go as hard as he thinks
agree.
he's going.
Yes.
Dude, when he like runs into something and then stops a little bit before and it's like, dude.
he was like basically walking towards the garbage can, but bent over it and moving his arms really fast. As if
You
he's
really need
running.
to see this guy in order to understand, get a full grasp.
I weirdly feel bad. I just hope to know that he's completely aware of the different perspectives of people
Unfortunately-
laughing at it. Or
Unfortunately,
laughing
I
with him.
don't think so. But I'm still gonna
makes me
enjoy
not
it.
enjoy
Dude,
it
you
as
wanna
much.
know
I know,
no,
but you gotta not take life so serious in that sense, because I'm not going, what
Nick,
a fucking loser. I'm going like, this is hilarious and awesome, and he's a sweet guy.
Hey, shut
You
up.
know?
Shut up, guys. I'm going to give you, Nick, something that's going to change your perspective about
Change
this.
your career forever.
Completely. Sure, people might laugh at him, and maybe he doesn't understand that. Who knows? The point is, he's so happy because he got a shout out from the two head juggalos.
ICP, baby.
He got a shout out
the
from
shout
them.
They
Wow.
said you're extreme. He's like, you guys are amazing. I mean, you're amazing.
Oh, that's sick.
Dude,
So he
he's
got
like, you're
everything he
badass.
needed from that. That was his goal, probably.
That's when he stepped it up too.
Yeah, he
went
stepped
from
it up
like
after
just
that.
doing a flip
Yeah,
on
eyes
to
on him now.
So it doesn't matter what all these people are thinking about him. He got a shout out from his idols. Dude,
Yeah.
do you know what I would give for a shout out from Charles Manson?
Have you heard Charles Manson's music?
Oh my God.
Should we play a little ditty?
No.
No, yes.
It's probably copyright, dude. What
No,
what
fuck.
label? Dude, what label
Yeah.
owns Charles Manson's shit?
Universal.
Universal.
Do you think so?
No.
Charles Manson would have been
Oh, he would have been amazing.
amazing. You should listen to some of his music. Some of it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And some of it's really good.
Sorry, there's actually recordings.
He
Oh,
has
dude.
an album, and it's
He
no
worked
joke.
with the
Some
Beach
of it's
Boys,
really good.
or one of the guys from the Beach
No,
Boys.
the shit went down because he met one of the guys from the
I'm
Beach
gonna-
Boys at a party,
I'm
and
gonna
then
go
he
get
said
the
he
music.
would go record with him. So then he went to the house that the guy lived at to go record music with him. The guy had moved; he didn't live there anymore. So then
Why
they
the fuck
murdered
do you
the
know so
people
much
who
about
were-
Charles
and
Manson?
They murdered the people who were in that house instead.
So he was going to murder the Beach Boys guy?
No, he was gonna go work on music, and then the guy wasn't there anymore. So he got pissed and sent his people to go murder the people in the house.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's right.
I love good old
I think that's right.
Charlie Manson.
Oh,
Because I did a bunch of research on it before I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood because I wanted to know what the fuck was going on.
Which one do you like? Look at Your Game, Girl?
yeah, that one's good.
There's a time.
Can you believe this shit?
It pisses me off that it's
So I have to listen to this completely objectively.
Oh, also,
Listen,
dude,
sure.
Flying. Think you're loving, baby, and all you're doing is crying. Can you feel?
that's probably enough.
So the title of that album, if you want to check it out, is
No, god damn it.
What is
Oh no, it's
called?
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
One second, I gotta find
The title's ridiculous.
It's like something about the cult.
Oh right, I'm just trying to find.
Forget it. They'll find it.
No, I
Oh,
wanna-
it'll say right there, dude. You just right there.
Oh,
I will say
it's called-
objectively.
the album title is called "The Love and Terror Cult."
no way.
Yeah, but also, you guys,
No
if you
way.
are interested in
Crazy.
Charles Manson stuff or murder stuff in general, the new season of Mindhunter is phenomenal.
Mindhunter.
It's basically like it's on par, I think, with Zodiac. It's David Fincher wise. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't think he directed any episodes this season. I could be wrong, but he definitely produces the show, and he has it like has the same kind of camera movements where
How
it
is David
follows the-
Fincher?
So it is it's the first season got off, at least in my opinion, a little rocky start.
you miss
I
that?
had an argument with
what I said?
with Hundar about it actually.
An argument or just a debate?
A little Twitter thing.
Oh,
I think.
fuck, was he pissed?
Yeah, I mean, he was just like, you like to be a freaking naysayer.
You do sometimes.
No, I just don't like what I
think
don't
you've
like.
gotten more objective, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't like-
Sometimes it comes off like You're jumping on the hate bandwagon on things.
Well, I'm gonna still.
Sometimes it comes off
So
that
here's
way.
the thing: I'm gonna still have the same opinions that I have because I genuinely do not like what I don't like. But like Neil deGrasse Tyson should realize, it doesn't
There's
matter.
no Mars
it doesn't,
on her arm.
It doesn't matter what I say. It's like me
Right.
saying this isn't gonna change people's opinions about what they like, and I shouldn't even
But
be trying to
you
change
just
it.
have this burst of like, the world needs to know what I think because what I say matters.
Yeah, that's exactly
also-
what it is.
Yeah, truly.
And
any fucking
but
tweet.
I don't want people to get the idea that I'm just saying this to be a contrarian. That's not the case. No, I genuinely did not like some of the character development in the first season of Mindhunter. I
bird.
thought it was
It's a good
very
bird.
weird.
I have
good bird.
horribly contrarian like personality traits. Like it's
Really?
annoying.
Like
I
what?
find myself annoyed by contrarians, but also there are things I genuinely don't like. And a lot of people do like certain things. Like,
well,
I
contrarians-
fucking hated Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I thought it was so bad.
But here, the problem with like contrarians is like I don't understand how you can't enjoy something for what it is instead of judging it in the way that then makes you a contrarian. You can't just like
Well,
enjoy
that's-
it for what it is.
That's the thing.
I
with
do enjoy
some-
things for what they
That's
are.
why I wouldn't say that I'm a contrarian, but I would say that I have contrarian
Traits.
tendencies.
Yeah.
Because with shows that are huge, and I'm willing to enjoy them because there's a reason why they're so big.
Yeah.
Because a contrarian would be like, oh, Game of Thrones. Pff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of did that, but I just didn't feel like.
No, I think it's
watching all
great.
that
I just
stuff.
haven't watched enough.
But
of
it does help when writing and producing music and creating things because you're like, you don't want to do what everyone else is doing. And that also has made it so we've only put out 9 songs in 3.5 years.
Yeah, I've heard
But it's like-
fucking 50 of them, and they're all you need to release them all.
and it just gets to the point where like everyone else is doing this production style. It's already popular. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back and find references from decades ago.
So-
or it's like,
Works in your benefit.
Super cute.
yeah, that's when it works.
Seriously.
That's when
Seriously,
being,
so cute.
That's
Somewhere
when
to be.
having
So
those
cute, man.
contrarian tendencies
So cute.
helps.
Yeah.
because you're creating something that you want to be original and cool and different, and hating what everyone else is doing helps.
That's so true. It doesn't help when you're not creating, I think.
I honestly zoned out for most of that. I'm so
Right.
sorry.
No,
Dude,
no,
Nick,
no, no.
I don't know what it is, and I feel so bad because I love you
yeah.
as a person, and I know you
I
mentioned this
listened.
the other day.
I heard you.
There's just something, and it's anyone that does this.
Is it-
Anyone.
Is it a specific frequency that your ears don't
I don't know what it is.
or-
It's just when someone goes into something and I realize after about 5 seconds that I've lost like what they were saying, I don't continue to listen to try to pick it back up.
And I have my stories get worse when Steve's in the room.
Right.
I realize this as well. For some
I've
reason,
heard you tell
something-
stories better for sure.
Something about no, genuinely something about Steve because I think we realized this the other night when we went out that he does not participate in active listening in any way at all. He just does
Unless
not
it's
give
about
you any,
me.
Or unless it's
so
about
I'm
him,
just
or if
saying
it's a
more
small
shit.
point that he can get.
Or if it's about something that I really care about.
But I'm
like if we
throwing
talked
in
about
more
movies and shit.
sentences in more little pieces to try to get you to like be
interested.
But the idea of what you were talking about, I
Debating
didn't
it.
matter to me.
But it was an interesting point, I thought.
For you.
So do you not find most things interesting?
Well, here's the
Comment
thing.
below.
I didn't hear what Nick was saying.
So you didn't hear. It was more about the listening.
He was talking, and then I
Selective
caught
hearing.
it. I caught it at the end where he said, or when you said, actually, I was listening to you. When you were like, yeah, so I think it's different when you're the one creating or
Because
something.
then it related to you. Because you're like, yeah, I'm not creating, so it's
When
not
you're
helpful
making
for me.
things, do you not go, oh, other people are doing this, I'm not going to do that?
You do that, yes.
I never have that problem.
Because you're always just making original shit. Tight.
Have you heard the vampire song?
The vampire song?
It is a vampire on the street. Check out the guy on that subway.
Obviously,
Nobody's
that's
You guys wrote
nobody's
that?
writing a song like
that's
that.
a B-A-N-ger.
Say a sentence that no
Ooh,
one
that
ever
almost
said
sounded like a
before.
fucking racial slur. Jesus. I said Imger.
No, you didn't.
So
Hard R.
I think we've about wrapped. I feel like we've gone over an hour.
No, we haven't. It's definitely like 43 minutes.
Whoa,
I'll go
no
check.
way.
I'll go check. You guys have a conversation.
Nick, I'm very sorry. I feel like I'm always apologizing to people on this podcast, but it's because I just love to apologize.
And this is the only time you talk to anybody.
Yeah. I do care what you have to say about music, but I don't care what anyone has to say about philosophy.
We can
Great.
fucking end this podcast 6-7 minutes. I'm just going to give you and then we're going to this my friend Paul. Whoop whoop.
Wait, what did you say about 7 minutes?
Will you do a fucking front flip onto my coffee table and break it?
I fucking will if you want me to.
No, I don't.
Please
want
don't
you
make him do that.
If you want me to do it,
I'll pay for a new
fucking
coffee cup.
I was just saying.
Coffee
I was
cup.
just saying. 60 minutes
Oh,
run
my
time plus maybe a couple minutes. But after.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Plus.
Plus.
So let's end it here. This was episode 103. You know, we got a brand new set that we're probably not going to use again.
Yes, we will. This
Hey
is
guys,
fan-
let's strive for 500 likes this time.
You guys, if you want to see the set again, make sure this shit's trending.
I want to make it more sustainable. I don't like I know I'm not going to like the audio in this room.
I disagree. I think it's fine. I think
You haven't heard it.
the editing that we've done on the audio isn't good enough.
Nobody
to
cares
say,
about this. Thank you
okay,
guys so much for watching episode 103. Remember to go check out the sponsors link in the description, and we still have merch available. Please support us, help us. It's basically our version of Patreon.
Does our guest want to plug anything?
By purchasing
Yes.
merch, not right now, by purchasing merch and supporting the sponsors, and now that I'm back on Adderall, there might be content again. Who fucking knows?
No
the
fucking
world.
shot.
What?
Wait,
No
was that
shot. Not with your new video game.
With 7 Days to Die?
Yeah, no way.
Did you just say there might be new content?
The Rex have a new
Potentially,
single
dude.
out called
Wow.
Freaking Out. Please go watch the
We should've
video
talked about
and
that.
stream it. We
Freaking
want to make money and get on the radio and be successful. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.